All right, friends, welcome back. This is Donnie and Sandra. We are coming to you from Watauga County, North Carolina.
And not the Cracker Barrel.
And not the Cracker Barrel. But the reason I'm showing you this is because I got this little Class C from the campground store here at Grandfather Campground. And you just don't see a lot of these little things like this. But we have stayed in a number of Cracker Barrels, and so we were thinking, we could park this thing up next to the Cracker Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but Cracker Barrels have, we've stayed in a number of them, and usually, if this would be correct, it'd be in the back of the Cracker Barrel, in the back of the Cracker Barrel.
We've only parked in the front, I think, one time, and that was not a good idea.
That was it. But we are at Watauga County, and we had quite an adventurous day today.
Yes, we have.
And we're going to talk to you about, maybe we'll talk, if we got time, we'll talk to you about some of them. But we went through, I found two ghost stories.
Mm-hmm.
And we've just got finished recording those.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys be looking to the videos on those. And but we went to Grandfather Mountain that was in Avery County.
Yes.
Avery County. But we're so close to it, about 15 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So we went ahead. Actually, you could see the profile of Grandfather Mountain from this campground.
Yep.
And but we went ahead. We saw that. We went to the Mile High Swinging Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And
we went to the Appalachian Apothecary and Tea Room.
Yep, we went to the tea room,
Mm-hmm.
and so that was a really nice tea room.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I did a little video on us visiting the tea room
Mm-hmm.
and visiting Grandfather Mountain.
Yep.
And so you guys be looking forward to that once I get it all edited. But that was a very interesting. The apothecary. Now explain to the folks what apothecary. It's like a medicine type thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like not holistic, but
it's like an earthy.
It's earthy. They believe in like the minerals and the stones, or for if you've got this, you carry
crystals
this,
and stuff like that.
This stone with you, and if you have a headache, you carry this stone or hold on to this stone. That is what, and each stone has a different property to help heal.
Yeah, the store was actually split down the middle.
Yeah.
You had one half that was a very elegant tea room.
Yeah, super
and
nice.
Then you had another room that was an elegant, like crystals, and there's a lot of crystals in that place.
Different gems and
yeah. Mm-hmm. But they were really into like the forces of nature and.
Yes.
Earth, wind, fire, water.
Each stone has a different property for healing.
Yeah. And we went to a Vietnamese.
Yes.
What was that? A Vietnamese /
Japanese restaurant.
Okay, I know that was really nice. We had a really good meal at that place. But we visited a trout
farm.
It's a trout.
We didn't go fishing at the trout farm. We just went and saw the trout farm.
Yeah, and so, but there's just so much. There's depending on what you're into. Mm-hmm. There's things to do around the area. It's kind of a little central area.
You're about 15 minutes from Grandfather Mountain. About 20 minutes from Boone. You've got Beach Mountain, Sugar Mountain that's close by.
Mm-hmm.
So and another little community that we're going to talk about later.
Well, no, we can talk about the Mast General Store.
I was going to talk about the town of the Seven Devils. That's where
Hawk's
Nest is.
All right, we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But we did go to the Mast.
Yes, we went to the Mast General Store.
M-A-S-T, the Mast General Store.
The original Mast General Store is close by to here. It was about 17-minute drive, I think.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Annex, which had like a lot of hiking gear and had a huge candy store.
Yeah.
And so
it was really kind of cool. But yeah, that Mass General Store had an actual still working post office inside of it. So if you think of like your old mom and pop general hardware stores, those in the Rowan County, Salisbury area, if you think of O.O. Rufty's and Okie Dokie, you're going to talk, that's what we're referring to. The old time general stores where you kind of jack of all trades type of store.
Potbelly stove in the middle of it.
Yeah, huge potbelly stove in the middle of it.
It's they have it upstairs. It seemed like the store just kept going on and on.
Yeah,
and on.
the shoes, they had shoes, clothing,
knives. They had a whole knife room.
Yep. Cast iron. You could buy cast iron pots, pans, and skillets and stuff like that. But guys, Watauga County is right there. That's where we're at. And the fun facts, we're going to tell you some fun facts about Watauga County. The land area is 312 square miles. The population back in 2019 was 56,177. 56,177. It was formed in 1849 from Ashe, Wilkes, Caldwell, and Yancey counties and named after the Watauga River. Watauga is an Indian word meaning beautiful river. Beautiful river. It is situated along the Tennessee-North Carolina border. Early inhabitants of the area included the Cherokee Indians, followed by Scotch, Irish, German, Dutch, Swedish, and French settlers. Boone, the county seat, was incorporated in 1871 and named for Daniel Boone, who camped in the area during hunting season. Notable physical features of the county include the Watauga River, the South Fork of the New River, State Line Ridge, Duggar Mountain, Hanging Rock Ridge, and Eggnob, not eggnog, Eggnob. Blowing Rock, a massive cliff adjacent to the Johns River Gorge, attracts thousands of visitors annually. Watauga County's location in the Blue Ridge Mountains has led to tourism's becoming its principal industry. Visitors can enjoy skiing, horseback riding, golf, whitewater rafting, hiking, caving, snowboarding, mountain biking, and rock climbing at numerous locations throughout the county. The county's cultural attractions, many celebrating in mountain heritage, include the outdoor drama Horn in the West, telling the story of Daniel Boone and the Revolutionary War in western North Carolina, the Appalachian Cultural Museum, the Appalachian Heritage Museum, the Grandfather Mountain Nature Museum, the Hickory Ridge Homestead Museum, and the Blowing Rock Stage Company. Tweetsie Railroad, the oldest theme park in North Carolina, think about that. It's the oldest theme park in North Carolina, features a historic narrow gauge steam locomotive and numerous weather-themed rides. The county hosts annual events and festivals such as the Firefly Festival. We need to talk about that. Yes. We're going to come back to that Firefly Festival. The Scottish Highland Games, Valley, it's Valier Country Fair, International Festival, Wilderness Bike Ride, and Gospel Singing. Watauga County produces agricultural goods such as tobacco, horticultural crops, beef cattle, and poultry. Manufactured products, include saw blades and other tools, electronic components, woven goods, wood products, crushed stone, furniture, and textiles. Copper and calcite are mined in the county. And so that is the information that that I've been able to get. If you want to see any more about this great state, go to www.ncpedia.org. That's www.ncpedia.org. I had to keep putting a W because Sandra keeps saying I keep leaving one of the W's off. And so, guys, I was able to locate two ghost stories. And so, again, you guys be looking for those when they are posted. We are done recording them. I just got to edit them. Now,
okay.
What about the...
Which one do you want to talk about first?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so...
How about the Seven Devils?
Okay, the Seven Devils. Let's see here.
Now, we are in the town Is that what's called? The town of Seven Devils?
Town of Seven Devils, which is just outside of Banner Elk.
Because we are located in Banner Elk here.
Yeah.
That's where the campground is.
Yes, but it's like a little, like we drove through, like.
I mean, it's literally, you could walk to it.
Took a right turn and there was a sign that said,
the
town of Seven Devils. Now, on the sign, it says, experience our positive attitude, which I thought was funny. It says that it's known for Hawk's Nest, where you can go ziplining or tubing in the wintertime. And that there's a couple different stories of how the name came to be. The little town was established in the mid-1960s, and it was said to originally have been named after 7 brothers that wanted to fight all the time, so they called them the Seven Devils. But they said that is not true. That it's also been said that the Native Americans said that when the wind howled, it sounded like 7 devils. So, but then I think the main name, there's a ridge line that has 7 peaks, and out here, and that's where the name the Seven Devils came from. Okay. So, but on the other note, the Fireflies. We went to a talk last night. Yeah. In next door at Grandfather Community Center. Yeah. The president of I'll put
while we're talking about it. I'm going to put pictures up, the overlay. When we went to that, it is a community center. Yes.
Well, the president of Grandfather Mountain was actually the speaker there. We did not realize that he was president of Grandfather Mountain. He said that he was over the stewardship of Grandfather Mountain, which I guess he just didn't want to say he was the president. Yeah. But anyways, we learned some very interesting information, including they have 1,000 different species of trees. They're known for the Virginia long-eared bat, and up until 2018, they did not realize they had what's a bug person called? Came and stayed.
Is an entomologist or something like that?
He came and stayed in a cabin up on Grandfather Mountain. Grandfather Mountain closes at 7:00 every night, and everybody's gone by 9:30. So between 9:30 and 11:30, 3 weeks out of the year, they have these fireflies, and they did not realize this until 2018. These fireflies were not discovered to be on Grandfather Mountain until then, when that guy stayed, and he's sitting out on the porch, and he's looking across the woods, and he sees the fireflies, and they're not ordinary fireflies. They are synchronized fireflies.
They synchronize their lighting with each other. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put a link to a YouTube video. Check out this video, guys. This guy did a really good job, but you have got to check out these fireflies. Yeah. And
so
I think
their synchronous fireflies are called Photinus carolinus, and then there's blue ghost fireflies, and I don't even want to pronounce what they're called.
But these fireflies,
and they're variable triple flashing fireflies.
And they start off, one will start off, another one will sync with it, and then you'll have dozens of other ones that will sync with it, and they're all blinking at the same time in rhythm.
And the gentleman told us last night that the blast, there's one of them, there's the variable triple flash fireflies, they flash longer than just a regular little firefly. Just that is really like a long, like 10-second flash or something. So
that's amazing.
They started selling tickets, and you can buy you have to go on their website, and you have to be really fast. He said the first year it shut down the website, and their phone lines shut down because so many people were calling to try to get
hundreds of thousands of people.
And they only had like 600 tickets, I think. Now they sell, I think he said 1,200 tickets?
He says they can sell out in like a minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half.
A minute and a half, they're gone.
So if you want tickets, I think it starts next week. They're going to have people up there, and they come.
Well, next week of this video.
Yeah.
This video.
Like around the July the 4th is what they said.
If you guys want to learn more about it, go to Grandfather Mountain website. They do have a link to that.
They're only out from 9:30 to 11:30 at night.
It's almost impossible to get tickets from what I understand. But if you guys want to see those fireflies, check out the link in the description, and you will see them things. That's what I just wanted to take a look at them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but that is an amazing thing. And that might explain, I don't know if the Brown Mountain lights, if the Brown Mountain have these same fireflies, that might explain.
It could explain
the Brown
a
Mountain
lot
lights.
Of mysterious lights that people see
in the mountains at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because these things aren't just, they're synchronized.
Fireflies.
They're synchronized. They're blinking. So if you imagine thousands and thousands of fireflies blinking in unison, it may look like a UFO or a.
He said sometimes it has like a wave motion.
Yeah, it has a wave motion. That may explain a lot of things that people are even seeing. So that's an absolutely amazing. And they were just discovered in 2018. 2018.
Yeah, up until then they had no idea they were.
They had no idea. So that may explain some of the things that people have been seeing. And so, but is that the other thing?
That was the other thing.
That was it. That was it.
Seven
and
devils
so
and the
fireflies.
Yep.
Well, guys, we hope you've enjoyed this. Quite a long video, but hey, there's a lot to show. Each county has such the neatest things in it. And so, but we have went to 3 new counties on this road trip here. We're headed back home tomorrow, and we've got 2 other counties that we're going to be visiting here soon. Just one at a time. We're just going to go to them and visit them in the campgrounds. We be looking out for that. There will be 2 brand new counties, and we're going to go do a campground review, and then if I can find a local urban legend or ghost story in that county, I will share that also. And so, and if we ever do anything weird or any neat places we might see, I guarantee you we're going to vlog it also and share it. But you guys check out Watauga County, and we wish you guys safe travels, and y'all be safe out there. We love you. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.